So when you're a TV artist, it's difficult for you to get a film job. They put you in a box that this is labeled as TV, this is films, this is theater, but acting is acting. Your acting has to be good. You have to fit into that character and you have to give a great show. That's about it.
That little revengeful thing that you've got at the back of your spine, was that ever a challenge for you to prove yourself?
Always, in every stage of my life, I had to prove myself.
To
The world, to the industry, that hi, I'm still here, you know. I still message the directors, I still message producers, I still ask for work, and I have no shame, no ego.
Karishma, welcome to BiE Banter.
Thank you so much, Queenie. Thank you for having me over.
I am delighted to have you on our chat, and I have to say, I've known you 6 years now, and you're looking the best you've looked in these 6 years.
Thank you so much.
So something that you're doing is working.
I think being happy internally is working for me, because when you're happy mentally, that's when it shows and reflects on your personality. I feel.
And it's really reflecting because you are lighter on your feet and you have a sort of a twinkle in your eye. It could be work, it could be love,
Both.
either of that.
Both.
Because when I met you, I think we were on a flight and we were seated together.
Correct. And of course, I always knew you, but then we were like formally introduced.
We introduced ourselves.
Ourselves,
And
yeah.
I think I took to you immediately because you are that open personality.
Correct.
But you were in that time you were in sort of in a state where you were a little confused about life. Not about life, but you were sort of taking things, seeing what to do in life. Now, where do I go from here? What's happening? You were sort of in that space.
Correct.
And we had such a fabulous conversation.
Absolutely. You know, we as actors, we keep facing these highs and lows, ups and downs, mood being good, not good.
Yeah.
So maybe I must be in that frame of mind where, I am in that stress, or maybe in the work thoughts or something like that.
Yeah.
Plus, I was single.
Yeah, you were single.
So all the
And you're
things-
living with your grandmother or something?
My mother, always.
Yeah.
Always. So I'm actually from South Bombay and I used to live in a joint family. Then when I started working, gradually the travel time was too much from South Bombay to suburbs where I used to shoot and all that when I started. Hence I had to shift towards suburbs.
And mummy shifted with you?
Mummy shifted with me. Later my dad also shifted with me. And they've been such supportive parents. I mean, I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, that's great. And I remember you had a dog.
I have a dog.
You have a dog. And I also, I mean, in my conversation, I knew like from it that you're a dog lover, very passionate.
Oh my God, yes. A lot. I mean, I keep saying it to a lot of people and they find it very funny, but I choose animals over humans anytime. Like, I mean, there's no even second thought to it.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I mean, animals, they are voiceless, they have unconditional
Because they
love.
don't banter back.
One of the reasons also.
Yeah.
And they give you unconditional love. They need nothing but your attention and your love, And I always tell people that if you do not have the love for animals, I'm not forcing you all to love animals. I say that to everybody. Not everybody can be an animal lover. I get that. I
Right.
respect that space.
Right.
But don't be cruel to them. Let them coexist with
Yeah.
you, which people don't understand, and I hate that about humans. That let them coexist. If you do not like them, fine, stay away. But don't hit them. Don't be cruel. The earth is theirs also as
Yeah.
much it's yours. Everybody has a right to live. That people don't understand.
Is that why you're vegan?
I am in the process of becoming vegan. I wouldn't lie. I am a vegetarian. I'm a born vegetarian because I'm a Gujarati. And I've always had dairy in my life because, Gujaratis love dahi, they love chash, they love paneer because there's no other sauce. When I grew up, when I started seeing videos, when I was aware about how the dairy industry works, that's when I started becoming aware of consciously making an effort of not eating. When I travel, sometimes that little Italian food will have cheese, then I'm eating it. But in Bombay, where I'm, everything is freely available, so I am that time vegan. So I'm in the process. I mean, I will eventually turn a vegan because I love animals, and the way dairy industry works, it's not for me.
So it's vegetarian and veganism,
Yes. So
which is.
vegetarian, getting into veganism, but I'm right now vegetarian.
Do you have a routine? Do you work out? And
Oh my god. I am, as in workout is my second life, I can say. I mean,
yeah,
I can't do without not working out. I'm cranky if I don't work out. My first thing in my morning, as in routine, is after, of course, praying and everything, is my workout. After my workout, I can think.
is this also something to do with your partner, your husband?
Yes, I mean, luckily, Queenie,
He's also like really well built and
he's a gym freak, so I've found a perfect partner because imagine if I have a lousy partner, I have to keep forcing, let's work out.
yeah,
Maybe I'll become lousy.
yeah.
Or maybe he'll become what I am. So luckily we both are gym freaks, so that really helped. We both motivate each other, we both are like pushing each other. So it works.
So you think in a relationship and like a partnership of a husband and wife or non-husband and wife, do you think that like attracts like you guys are both gym people, or do you think sometimes the opposite attract each other?
In our case, we are opposites. He's a little introvert kind of a guy. His sense of humor is outstanding.
And yours isn't?
Mine is okay. I mean, I would like to talk about topics, intense conversations. He's more lighter. As in he's a blend of both. Where he has to have a conversation, he'll have intense. But he's such a life of the party or a group. His sense of humor, his wittiness is so good that he attracts people, And I am opposite, so it works well for me that acha he's doing the job.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk too much.
Yeah.
And also introvert and very selective with his group, not from my industry, but a very secure person. So we are that way very opposite, and it works. That one is introvert, one is little extrovert, and it just blends in beautifully.
I remember meeting you at OPA when you were either getting married or just gotten married.
Uh, just
And
no,
you-
I was getting married.
Yeah, and you told me that, like I found the love of my life, and there was that complete, that amazing energy. And I thought to myself that how much a partner can do for somebody.
swear.
Both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah.
And it was so sudden, Queenie, that because now this is my experience, I can share it with you. It was so sudden. Like, I always thought that the definition of love or having a partner is okay, fine, you are attracted to each other, you are into each other, and then eventually you get married.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But somewhere now, whatever relationships I've had in the past, I never felt that husband material or a partner for life material or that feeling I never got. Then I realized when I met him that I am ready for marriage, and that came to me very organically in my mind that he's the one maybe I want to see my future with. And that's when I realized this is love. Love is what you want to be with that person. You want to be with that person forever. You want to respect that person. You want to listen to him. You want to have a conversation, spend time with each other. And that's what I wanted, and I craved that from him.
And yet live your own life.
Yes.
Because if it's going to be vicarious living your life through the other person, then it beats the purpose of love, I
Yeah.
think.
And I don't like this husband and wife tag.
Yeah.
That you're my husband, you're my wife, you're supposed to do these duties. We
Yeah.
are as friends. And when we got married also, we said that you and me are one team. We
Yeah.
can't be like A team and B team.
Yeah.
We can't be talking against each other.
Right.
We have to. Sometimes there are highs, lows, ups and downs. Fights, we fight a lot also. It's not some hunky-dory marriage happening
Yeah,
here.
of course.
It's effort. You
Yeah.
need to put an effort to
Yeah.
listen to each other, to respect each other, to understand each other's feelings. Sometimes I flip, sometimes he flips. So
Yeah.
we have to understand temperaments also.
So you were a spectacular showstopper for my show.
Yes,
My
I
my
remember.
jewelry, I
And remember,
remember.
after that COVID hit, that was the last day.
That was in March 2020. And remember that?
Yeah,
And everybody went into the hush.
that was the last shoot
Yeah.
makeup I've put. After that, everybody just the world stopped.
Yeah, the world stopped and how it stopped, huh?
Can you believe it?
Now looking back, it's eaten up easily 4 years of our life.
I totally agree.
When you look back and you say, like I was thinking, when did you walk for me? And I went back and I said, 5 years ago?
Can you believe it?
It just doesn't seem that long. So COVID has easily eaten from 20 to 24. Gone.
Gone, gone, gone. Seriously, career wise, totally wiped
Yeah.
out. But love wise, it helped me because
Yeah.
Varun is the Coco. I'm saying Varun is the COVID baby.
Oh, I see.
It's a COVID relationship.
And it's still working after
Yeah.
COVID. So foundation was great.
Yes, thank God. Because we got time to spend with each other. Imagine if I was shooting, he was busy, then we would have not spent enough time to understand. And then in a year's time, we got married.
Yeah.
That worked really well.
Fantastic. I must have met you around COVID actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
After that, basically, after the modeling and being the showstopper, I mean, I realized that you make a terrific model. So quickly tell me your journey was from modeling to TV series to OTT to movies. Has it been like that?
I'll tell you. I hardly modeled because for some reason back then I thought modeling is more of revealing clothes. I thought. And wearing a swimming costume and walking. And I was not very comfortable because my family was not okay me being in this industry only. They're like, she's a girl and there is no career in this industry. There's no future. So the thought process was very old school,
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always had this little kida that I want to get into this industry. I don't know what, maybe TV, maybe films, maybe South, maybe modeling. I don't know.
You were attracted to that.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
attracted to that being in front of the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
And I realized that modeling is not my thing. I did little bit of sari catalogs and few
No, but
promotions.
as a ramp model, you'd have made a great ramp model because of your height.
Height. I don't know, for some reason it didn't.
And carriage. I mean, like you walk like a model.
Yeah, yeah, I do, but I don't know. Maybe I just started with acting in the start. Like clicked my pictures and I gave it to different agencies, and that's how I got a call from TV. And I said, okay, maybe this is the calling. So I didn't put too much
Effort.
in getting into films as such. I just thought that being in front of the camera works well for me. Be it TV. For me, both were equal. So I got into TV first, and then with time, I tried in Bollywood, and then I gradually realized that when you're working on TV medium, getting into Bollywood is a little difficult, which I learned that time only. That generally TV actors are put in a box. That
Yeah.
TV.
It's also overexposure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
for some reason, I had never done any daily soaps.
Yeah.
In Kyunki also, I was just one of the ensemble cast. I was not like a TV queen back then also, because I always wanted to grow. I always wanted to do different things in life. I can't be stuck to one project where I don't know the end of it. I have to challenge myself, and I want challenging roles. So I started with TV as such, but didn't do any Saas Bahu drama as such as a lead. So, but then when I started trying for films, I realized that, oh, acha, you are already a household name on TV medium, so it's difficult for you to get films. So that's when I learned that
As a newcomer.
as a newcomer.
Yeah.
And then gradually I was like, oh, so when you're a TV artist, it's difficult for you to get a film job. They put you in a box that this is labeled as TV, this is films, this
Yeah,
is theater.
yeah.
But what people don't understand is acting, no matter what the medium is. This needs to break, I feel. But I think with OTT, it's changing because now audience has realized that TV actors, film actors doesn't matter. Your acting has to be good. You have to fit into that character, and you have to give a great show. That's about it. So I think it's changing. The perception is changing. The attitude is changing.
And what do you think has made it change?
I think content. You know, challenging content was missing in films, or maybe in that 2.5, 3 hours they couldn't make what they wanted to make, because it's eventually only 3 hours you can make, or maybe lesser than that. But when OTT came, you have episodes, so you can build on each character, and you can take that punt, that let's do a different kind of a concept.
Yeah.
That OTT brought the change, I feel.
And did you do a lot of courses and acting classes and?
I have not done any acting class till now. I don't know. I mean, TV helped me probably, I would say. And then with time, with seeing a lot
TV
of...
was an acting class.
Exactly.
Come
It's
on, I
like
mean,
an acting platform for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach you how to act, but it teaches you that confidence to be in front of the camera.
Yeah. To emote.
To emote.
Yeah.
You know the entire ambience, how
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
In a difficult situation also, you know how to tackle and deal with yourself. That's what TV teaches you.
Right.
Good confidence. And then,
Yeah.
of course, it's your talent. It's how you put effort in the character,
Yeah.
which I tried to put it in Scoop.
I actually remember meeting, that TV actress who then became very big and became a politician.
Oh, yeah, Smriti Irani.
Smriti. She used to do a show on
Kyunki.
TV. No. She used to have a show on TV. Like,
Oh.
like how we're doing a podcast.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the name of it. It was years ago. And at that time, she was quite big and everything.
Oh.
And she asked me if I do an interview with her. It was for TV. And I remember that because I was modeling. Now, modeling is different, completely different.
Correct.
And so she basically, it was like, lights, camera, action. And she was this soft-spoken kind of person. And as soon as action came and she said, Hanji, welcome to this show. And it took me by surprise how that action changed her life.
Exactly.
Like a
that's
podcast is not like that. It's chitter chatter, But
yeah. But back then, it was more of like this larger than life interview.
Larger than life. And I said, my God, is TV like this?
Exactly.
So,
and we have this thing of switch on, switch off.
Yeah.
Like when you are in the character, when the cameras are rolling, we are some other person only. And then we are different. So that switch on, switch off comes from TV.
And in roles, do you feel that there is a particular role that you can play really well? It may not be suiting your personality, but as a character, as an actor, that this is what is working for me really good.
I mean, I have a role in my mind which I want to do, and I'm manifesting it, and I know I will suit also, and I know I'll kill it also. It's Khoon Bhari Maang, Rekha's role. I love that film. Like, I can watch that film over and over again, and I would love to play that revenge taking, a girl, a lady who's that simple in life, who only wanted a partner, who only wanted love from her partner, and then how the husband cheats and manipulates her for her full jaidad and all that. And then he just throws her
into the
crocodile.
Yeah, into the crocodile.
And then she transforms herself into a diva. Oh my God. I would live that role. I want it.
Really?
I want it so bad. I like anything which is revenge taking, which is a vulnerable girl turning into a hardcore,
Revengeful kind of.
Would love. I love blood, drama, fights. I love all of that.
But I see that the roles you get is also sort of thrillers.
Yeah.
Because you are in Hush Hush and then in Scoop. Scoop also you were like, like that thrilling kind of sort of, it's like an adventure. It's not romantic.
Yeah. I'm actually, Queenie, I'm surprised that I have never done a romantic role. I don't know, people have not offered me. Do I not look romantic?
You look very romantic.
So then, I mean, I'm
You
not.
look romantic, you look pretty, you could easily fit like a jigsaw puzzle into a romantic role.
Yeah, I would love
But
to.
yet you're doing roles that are that thriller, that different character, that, that race against time and what's going on and hush hush, that, that sort
Yeah.
of role.
Which also I wanted to prove myself as an actor, and I'm very grateful for Hush Hush and Scoop to come my way, because to get Scoop was not easy, because as I said, people used to not see me beyond glamour.
Yeah.
So to for a director to have that vision that she can look beyond glamour and she can fit this part was like
Yeah.
a big thing for me.
And you are with very good actors around you.
Oh my god. Like everything. Netflix, Hansel sir, being with the best of actors around me. I learned so much on the set. It is beautiful. Like I've cherished Scoop and the character I played.
Yeah, and you were brilliant.
Thank you.
You were brilliant. So, just for your own, thought process, you are attracted to that kind of role, and that's what you're playing best.
Yes.
So, if you want to change it, not change it, I think Khoon Bhari Mang is also that sort of a role.
Yeah, and after that, like I want to do everything. I want to fit in every box. Like if you tell me tomorrow I've got a project which is romance, I would love to. I also want my hair to fly and have those romantic looks with my hero and sing songs probably, or have background music. I also would love to do it. I think I want to fit into everything.
Yeah, and you could.
And I
think,
know I can. So yeah, just manifesting and putting it out there to
Yeah.
everyone.
And what about movies?
I'm trying. I'm still trying. I've not given up. I'm still in the process of speaking to my directors and producers, agencies. I don't give up that easily, and I will never give up. I feel that if it's there in my journey, if it's there, in my career, it'll come to me.
And why so much for the silver screen? I mean, OTT, I think more people probably see you.
Yes, but both. I want a piece of both. I want OTT and films. To
Films is like, you think, ultimate for India.
No, 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 no. I don't. But Bollywood is big. Hindi cinema is very big.
Yes.
It's going on for years now. So that's a different charm. I will not compare OTT and Bollywood at all. Having said that, I don't want to do like a full-fledged heroine on theater. On Bollywood. I mean meaningful roles. Which makes a difference in everybody's life, in my life, which is challenging, something which is different. I would love to do it.
And were you ever a theatre actress?
No.
Plays? No, a lot of people who are really great actors,
Yeah.
they also have a lot of theatrical sort of, like presence.
Yeah, yeah. And they are the most talented because it's on the spot, it's live audience.
Yeah.
There's no cut. There's
Presence of mind, your mind cannot shift
no
anywhere.
Oh my god, those 3-4 hours, you
Yeah.
have to be focused.
Nasiruddin Shah, have you ever seen him on?
Of course I have.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So many actors who are theatre actors, their presence of mind, the way they emote, the way they hold audiences' attention.
Yeah.
It's super.
And a lot of them like to do theatre to almost like a class
Of course.
for them to refine themselves.
Yes, totally.
And just coming to your life, because I always say that, see, as I see you, I feel you're growing in life. I also see that you're sparkling and you've undergone some sort of a metamorphosis from the time I met you 6 years ago. And so this comes from like a personality, So maybe that little revengeful thing that you've got at the back of your spine, that kind of thing to prove. Was that ever a challenge for you to prove yourself?
Always, in every stage of my life, for some reason, I had to prove myself. Even to the world, to the industry, that, hi, I'm still here,
Yeah.
What else can I give you to show my worth? Or what does one take to be there where you're supposed to be after being in this industry for a long time, or after giving you couple of hits also, what does this industry want from me? So I've always had to prove myself, and I'm okay because now it's become a part and parcel of my life. It's become a second life to me.
But it's amazing when you speak completely without ego.
Yeah, I mean, I have no ego. I still message the directors, I still message producers, I still ask for work, and I have no shame, no ego. I will grab it. So it's that. I have no filter when it comes to what struggles I've had in my life. And I also feel, because I've come from a very basic lifestyle and upbringing, I feel if there are no struggles, there's no success. So if you want success, you need to understand the taste of struggle also. And I've had that, and I'm still having it, and I have no problem with it. That's how it is. There are highs, there are lows, and I enjoy both. I enjoy the lows, I enjoy the highs. I'm there. I know when I'm getting success, I know it's not permanent. I know that also.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in South Bombay, lived in a joint family, like a typical Orthodox Gujarati family. To break through that was a challenge for me, and I somehow did it, and I shun.
So, joint family means grandfather,
Grandfather, grandmother, my kaka kaki, two brothers.
Oh, full joint family.
Full joint family. My dad, my mom, my elder sister, me.
So, Karishma, tell me a little bit about your family. Like your sister was typical, abiding by the, like joint family rules and got married, and you were like the little rebel in the house?
Yes, my sister was okay to get married early, to have babies, to have this cute Gujarati life and all that. It
Yeah.
was fun for her. But I didn't want to settle that early. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to prove myself and to the family and to everyone that.
You can do something
Yes,
more.
yes. So in a way, rebel, I would say. And yeah, I mean, I didn't want to settle for less, for sure. I wanted to have my own name. I wanted to earn a lot of money. Frankly, I wanted to have a good life, which I had a very ordinary life because my dad had a lot of health issues and he couldn't do too much. So I've seen a lot of struggle, as in small struggles, like we didn't have air condition, whereas my cousins had it. Couldn't go for school camps because my dad didn't have the money to send us. We didn't have fancy books to read. So all these things I've not seen. And I used to see others, because back then you only compare as kids. You want to see that, "Acha, this person has it, why can't I have it?" That time you don't have the maturity that dad's not doing that well in life.
Yeah.
But I was only comparing, and I was like, one day I want all these things. So I had a lot of passion in me, and then I want to prove myself. I want to be independent, and I want to like keep my family happy and have a very, very good life.
And your mum was obviously you had a great relationship with her, that she encouraged you and actually moved with you.
Yes.
Because it's not only that you were the rebel, but for her to move out of her joint family and move with you
Yes.
is also a big thing on her part.
My mother is a total housewife. She's always served the family and her in-laws and all that, and she's been very proud and happy about it. But here is one kid who has a vision of her own
And her
at a
dream.
very young age, and
Yeah.
she's like, okay, I have to follow and I have to believe in her, because not a lot of people have their mind of their own at that age. And I told my mother that I want to be in this industry. I want to at least try. What will happen? I'll fail. So let me try, believe in me. My dad didn't. Dad had that typical attitude that Gujaratis and this industry is not good for
So
girls.
she went against your dad
Yes,
then.
totally. He didn't speak to me and my mom for like good 7-8 months. When we were struggling, and when we were going in trains to different locations to audition and all that. And then when I got my first break, people started acknowledging him, that your daughter's coming in this show, she's doing so well. And when people started recognizing him and me,
Yeah.
he started feeling good and comfortable that okay, where she is not bad. She's in a good space and she's become independent. She has her name. People have started recognizing her with her name, as her name. So yeah, he felt good.
So he had that respect for you.
Totally. And then he finally said that you are my son now. You're like my son. And I love that.
So,
Was it.
but when you were born, he didn't want to see there's yet another daughter.
Yes, because I'll not blame him actually, Queenie, because back then the mentality was like beta hona chahiye, who will take the family ahead, who will earn for,
Surname,
yeah, surname,
लड़कियां तो चली जाती
chali
हैं.
jati. All those
Yeah,
things were
yeah.
there. So he was put in a lot of pressure, I would say. Of course, which father will not want to see the child,
The
who's just a
newborn,
newborn.
yeah.
But because he's like, oh my god, now what will the family say? Another daughter. So he didn't come to see me only. For good 1 week, he didn't see me. He didn't come and visit my mother. So
Your poor mum, she must be devastated.
if you still talk to her about this topic, Queenie, she'll still have tears in her eyes. I think that's the biggest guilt she has, that because of my father, she also had this thing that, oh, I have another daughter, you know. So she also wanted, deep down, she also wanted a son. And she's
Yeah.
told me that I wanted a son, but a daughter was born. So she like, that's my biggest regret in my life, that I actually thought also like this.
But she doesn't think that
Oh,
anymore.
no, not at all. Not at all. Like when she struggled with me, she's like, even if things don't work out for you, at least you struggled like a man.
Yeah.
So
Himmat hai.
himmat hai. So yeah, it was
But today, there is nothing like struggle like a man or a woman. I
Today
mean,
everything's-
both struggle equally.
yes. Back then it was little different.
Yeah.
There was a lot of difference,
Yeah, of course.
a man and a woman.
And in India.
Yeah. Now though, I think everything's changed.
Well, it's changing. I
It's
mean,
changing.
even in cities, like it's changing. I wouldn't say it's changed, but girls are definitely given equal opportunity in this world.
Yes.
But they're still not paid equally.
Yes. They're not paid equally. Even in, if you see,
You caught my answer before I could even finish.
but yeah, I mean, that's also changing, I would say. It is changing.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
At some point, your dad started recognizing that a girl can be equally good. And that happened, right?
Yeah, yeah. See, he always believed in me, but he just didn't believe in this industry for me. He's like, if you want to do something else, do something else. He didn't force me to get married. My father had never forced me and my sister to get married ever. He's like, only when you find the right partner, please get married. He didn't have that mentality कि भाई सब लोग शादी कर रहे हैं young age में, तुम भी करो और मैं तुम्हारी शादी करवा दूंगा. No. He never forced me. He never forced my sister. My sister wanted to get married. I didn't want to get married that early. And till about 35, he told me, Abhibi, if you're not getting anybody, don't get married. Stay single for all you care. But find the right partner. And then when you feel from here, only then you get married. Otherwise, stay single. So luckily, that mentality my parents had, that they never forced me to get married. Thank
And
God.
today, do you support your parents?
Yes, I don't have my dad now. I mean, it's been, 12 years. Mother supports me in how. I'm this aankhon ka tara for my ma.
And do you support her financially and
Totally. Like from the day.
give her all the things she didn't have?
Maybe more. And that's my dream, to give her more and more and more. It gives me a lot of happiness. Materialistic thing is not the only thing
No.
which you give, like
Yeah.
happiness or whatever.
Yeah.
Of course, that also matters. But giving her time, giving her the respect, giving her the luxury she always craved for, mix of everything. Like I have gotten married to Varun, and where we stay, she stays in the same building. So I knew that she can't do without me. I knew she's not a independent woman. She is very, very dependent mentally, emotionally.
And when your father passed away, then she was.
Yeah. So I knew that whenever I get married, I will never leave her separately to stay. She will be around me, and that's what it is.
And friends in your childhood and growing up, I mean, you've said somewhere that you needed to lose some relationships or friendships to feel the positivity of life around you.
But I think that is with everyone. I feel you don't want to, when you become mature and when you age in life, you do not want to have toxic relationship or friends around you where you feel that they are trying to pull you down or speaking negative about you. So I like to be around people who are making me grow or just making me be. I mean, letting me be. So you have to.
Was there a lot of jealousy around friends and
But there's jealousy everywhere.
everywhere, but you know, sometimes there can be some relationships that actually don't allow you to grow.
As in, I've not figured any one person as such, but yeah, I mean, I like to stay away from a lot of people, you know, because they're all good as friends, but I've realized that I've made a lot of mistakes by talking too much also. So I now be a little diplomatic and politically correct and all that because I've burnt my hands, but it's fine now, everything's fine.
In terms of working in the industry and being where you are today, like you're a mature young woman,
Yes.
do you think that age is a barrier at all in the film industry or OTT, or like it used to be, like you turn 30, so ye to buddhi ho gayi.
Yeah,
So, you know,
we,
that
yeah, we get that a lot, but again, I feel now it's changing, but yes, it's still there that if a Bollywood hero is aging, he's aging like a fine wine. But if a female is aging, she's like, okay, ये तो बुढ़ी हो गई है, इसका ये नहीं चल रहा है, वो नहीं चल रहा है. Look at her wrinkles on the face and all that. So I also get it. It's not that every girl gets that kind of trolling.
post 30.
But yeah, but लड़कों के साथ मर्दों के साथ ऐसा तो मैंने कभी नहीं देखा है. They're like, oh wow, you know, he's aging so well.
I'll ask you one more question. As you grow older, because you're now in your 30s, right? As you grow older, do you feel that you need to keep reinventing yourself as according to your age, or would you still do a 23-year-old role?
I mean, if I get it, okay.
No, because you remember when Amitabh Bachchan was still doing the roles of a young man, and it was not being accepted at that time.
Correct.
And then he reinvented himself and came up with KBC.
Yeah.
And just became an older person. And there was that craziness
Wow,
of
yeah.
the nation again.
Correct.
You know, so I mean, it would be because you have been in the industry now how many years?
It's 21 years now.
So 21 years, you've seen a lot of growth.
I have seen so much growth.
And I must say, for that, for being around 21 years, you look unbelievable.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
look really good.
Yeah, I work on myself. I try to accept the
You
change.
could still get that young fledgling running around the trees.
I
That role.
really hope, I really hope. But I'm okay with people giving me mature roles. If the character is that strong, I'm okay to do it. In Scoop, I played a mother, but that was a very powerful role, and I was essing someone's real life, so it was totally fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not rigid
As a
about
character role.
the
Yeah.
character has to be challenging
Yeah.
and strong.
And tell me a little bit about what you've seen in the growth of the industry.
Oh, I've seen a lot
People,
of yeah.
you know,
Now,
other things, you know, like.
you know, the attitude has changed. People have started respecting great actors. I am seeing that there is no TV, theatre, OTT, Bollywood actors. At least what I have seen, there is still there. I mean, but at least I've seen the change. You know, and I've seen the attitudes being changed. Yeah, I mean, the way of shooting has changed. The scripting has changed. It's not that old way of writing or
A
cinema.
production, the production
Everything's
has changed.
Everything's changed, evolving every day, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the new change because of OTT. Things have changed, so yeah, it's for good.
Yeah. And you're one of those, I mean, there are many, but you are one of the people who have had no sort of sugar daddy or, you know, like, or like a parent who's been in the industry. Like, you've done this on your own.
Totally on my own, yeah. Sometimes I do feel, why don't I have a industry dad or mum? But this is also a good struggle. I like it this way also.
There must have been times when you were like, I can't do this.
Yes, I've had these thoughts that, you know, am I really made for it? Am I really worthy? I mean, after doing so much and giving so much of my effort in this industry, where am I lacking? So I've got these kind of thoughts, and then I feel that no, this is my passion, this is my calling, and this is what I love. All my life, I've only loved this. So don't give up, Karishma. You know, there will be struggle in this industry, but there is struggle everywhere. And you love this industry, you love this career, and you've made it for yourself. And yeah, so keep going. And
So what is that thing that made you pick yourself up?
talking to my mother, she always gives me that encouragement. And now Varun, every time because I am not a person who will open up to everybody. I'll not share my depression or my sorrow or my negative thoughts with everybody. Now, not even with my mother. I don't like to give her stress. Varun is there in my life. I don't have to tell him. He understands from my mood that if I'm quiet, if I'm not giving him the right answers, he understands that something's off.
Kuch hua.
Huh. So then, I don't know. I like expressing. I open up to him, and it's a human nature to talk negative and only complain when you feel that something's not right. But in that complain and if they're in that negative attitude which I have now, he finds positivity in this. He's like, at least you have this. Think about this, no, Karishma. Oh, but you've done this. Think about that. People are still waiting for get that kind of opportunity. You've got it. So he has that knack of changing my negative thoughts into positive thoughts so beautifully. So I think all these things, then playing with my dog gives me the positivity.
Peace.
Then self channelizing or self
Affirmations.
affirmations. Ch- I listen to a lot of podcast and I just kind of lift myself up. That's the only way. What is the other way? You have to keep moving in life.
But you have to believe that you can do it.
Yes, I strongly
Yeah.
believe in manifestation
Yeah.
also. I believe and I know I can do it because I
Yeah.
deserve it and I have it in me.
And that's working.
It's working. And I tell this to everybody.
So, if you were not an actor, or at the moments when you were low and you said, maybe this is not for me, what is the other alternate that you could have been?
I always wanted to, two things I always wanted to do is become a restaurateur. I love serving good food to people. I love hosting. I don't know, it gives me different kind of pleasure to host people, to connect people with each other, to give them good food. Even if when people come home, I want to host, I want to give good, tasty food.
Do you cook?
I cook. I cook really well. Really well.
Vegetarian food.
Yeah.
So, Varun is also vegetarian?
No, he's not.
So, then you can only give him bhaji and dal and
No,
this.
there's
and
lots of vegetarian food.
Yeah, no, I mean vegetarian.
Yeah, I could make good Chinese, I make good Italian food.
So, you could have been a restaurateur.
And, I have a lot of creative ideas. Like in my childhood, when I used to see ads, like any soap ad or a face cream ad or a hair product ad, they have these different ideas to, those small 60 seconders and a 30 seconder ads. I used to have a lot of creative ideas ke aisa karna chahiye, waisa karna chahiye. So I think I would have also...
You mean content?
Yeah. Behind the camera ad agency, maybe give content to them or direct for some reason. This is how I want
But
it.
you could still do it.
I can. I will once become a producer.
And you can still become a restaurateur.
I will.
In fact, if you're really like a famous actor, then your restaurant will do well anyway.
I have invested in one of the vegan restaurants, which is called Greener. It's in Banter and Breach Candy. So
Oh.
yeah. So I've started somewhere investing, but one day I'll have a restaurant of my
So
own.
you are a girl that really follows your dreams.
Totally. I imagine myself in that situation somehow. I want to be in that space where I want to do things. So yeah, whatever I want to do, whatever I dream, I have to imagine.
So is that the advice you would give like a girl who is confused in life?
Yeah, I mean...
Because why does confusion set in? I mean, you're a role model today for a lot of girls because you are really like with a lot of like, times when things haven't worked out, you've picked yourself up and saying, but this is what I want to do, so why shouldn't I do it? Why shouldn't I give that one more chance and continue? And then restaurant, food being your passion, you've still put your hand into it. And so, because confusion comes in
Yeah, I know.
when girls think that this is my passion and I want to do it, but it's not happening.
I know.
So then they change their minds and change their path. And because they've left their passion,
Yeah.
that is not passion led. So that may not be
May
happening.
not be happening. I totally agree.
But it's not so easy to say that let's follow the passion and it works.
I
So,
totally
what's that advice that you'd like to give?
You know, it's always a calling. I mean, I will not say that if this is your passion and things have not worked out, you still follow that. Somewhere now, there is a force, or I would say universe calling, which says that, change the gear. Maybe change the part that's working well for you. So sometimes that situation also helps. Like, I also thought that should I not be an actor, but I don't know, I somewhere got signs from God that you're still not done. There are, as I said, that there was a lull moment also, period also, where I was not working, and then I thought maybe I have to change the path, as you said. And every time I used to think of changing the path, I used to get something else. So maybe it was a sign from God that you're still there, very much there. It's just that I'm writing something beautiful for you, so hold on. So I would only advise people that give it little time. If there is a calling and if that's your passion, it'll definitely come to you. But if it's not working, then feel the signs, understand the signs, and be wise and change the path. But consistency is also an important part.
And discipline.
Discipline, focus, everything's important.
Yeah. And what would you tell a younger Karishma today? Like
You-
looking back, imagining the 21, 22, 23-year-old girl,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
would
that
say-
feisty rebellion.
Yeah.
What would you tell her?
I would say you did well, Katie. You did really well. Yes, keep going on. I would, definitely. I'm proud of what I've achieved. I'm proud of what I have done. Yes, I could have achieved a little more, but life abhi bahut lambi hai. I will still achieve it, and we will talk again very very soon.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, I'm proud of where I am today. I am in that position of inspiring a lot of people. I'm in that position of giving advice and people listen to me. So I'm happy where I am. But सबको सब कुछ नहीं मिलता इस दुनिया में. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I did well, I would say.
And at the moment, what's happening? What's brewing? What are you working on?
I am reading 2-3 scripts, and 2025 looks good to me. And very very soon my fans and a lot of people will hear what I'm doing. But yes, finally the process is on.
Finally, that
Finally.
means maybe the silver screen.
Also, because
I-
after Scoop, I was actually hoping a lot of good work will come my way. It did come, but it was not that challenging that, okay, I want to sign it. I'm here, I'm open for different roles, big roles, small roles, everything. I'm very flexible that way. But I want a very challenging role, and I was waiting for that.
Well, you've put your wish there that you want to be like Rekha in Khoon Bhari Mang. I remember that movie.
You remember? I
Yeah.
have messaged Rakesh ji also.
Yeah.
I have no shame. I've messaged him, sir, whenever you make
A
a remake
remake.
of Khoon Bari Mang, I will fit into Rekha's role really well.
And what was his response?
Smile, smile, smile. Done. You never know.
You have to reach out to him in another way.
Yeah, I will. At least I've put it out.
Through
on the-
some other person.
Yeah. I'm that mad about my passion, and I have no shame in messaging people directly.
No,
At
but
least-
you'd make a good Rekha.
Yeah, na? See?
So looking at you and seeing that how you're glowing, and as I said that I feel that you're looking better and better as, you know, from 6 years ago. Maybe I saw you very casual on a flight and I'm comparing that, but I've seen you on the ramp also looking fabulous. But today you're sparkling.
Thank you.
So we can't close this without you first telling me that what is your beauty regime?
So my beauty regime is I wake up in the morning, I pray, I have my affirmations, which really makes a lot of difference in my attitude and approach. It just puts a smile on my face, and that's.
And just a hint, a small spotlight on affirmations like,
I just like very, very simple ones. All is well. I'm happy. Thank you, God, for giving me this beautiful life. Everything is always aligning for me. Everything always works out in my favor. I'm rich. I'm very lucky. I'm hardworking. Good work and opportunities are coming my way. Thank you for keeping my family happy, healthy, and safe. And I pray for my mother and her well being. And thank you for giving me a beautiful married life. Just five, six, whatever comes in my thought
thoughts.
that moment. And I drink a glass of water, and then I do
So
this.
the first thing in the morning is prayers,
Yes.
and then affirmations, and then you have your glass of water.
Yeah, so when I say my affirmations, I have a glass of water after that. So everything just comes in me, I feel. And then, yes, and then I get up and then I do water offering to Surya Bhagwan. I'm attracted to those lights,
Energies, yeah.
and all that. So I offer water. And then I start getting ready for my gym. So this is one thing. So I think a mix of working out, being internally happy, watching your thoughts, putting lot of sunscreen. I put sunscreen on my face thrice a day, be it sunny, rainy, cold, any weather. I put sunscreen every day, thrice a day at least.
Anyway, you're blessed with good skin
Yes,
too.
and I'm blessed with good skin,
Yeah.
so I kind of maintain it.
Yeah.
So this is.
But what do? You double cleanse, you use serums, what?
No matter how late I am from shoot or a party or a dinner, I never forget to clean my face really well. So yeah, it's like a normal process. I first clean it with a normal cleanser, then I use my face wash, then I clean my mascaras and everything with eye and lip cleanser. You know it all.
Yeah.
And then face wash and then toner. And then moisturize my skin. And then I
But
use
toner is a wasted product.
I know.
Yeah.
So I had stopped in between
Yeah,
actually, but then
yeah.
someone told me that organic simple toner is very, very good.
No, 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 no.
Okay, then I'll minus that.
Yeah, because it actually strips your naturalness. Yeah.
So okay, so I used to. That means I was right.
Yeah.
I just started.
Yeah,
a week
it's a
back.
wasted money.
Lovely.
Do this with your cream.
Yeah, I do
Tone
that.
it hard.
I do
yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
And then I use
That's
that
the best
roller
tone.
also.
Yeah.
So basically, this is what tapping into.
Tapping in, and this is patting, when you pat and to get the circulation in your under your skin.
Oh.
And then this is great what you do.
Yeah.
You already know
You
it.
have a beautiful skin. Look at
No,
your skin
but-
shining and glowing.
That's also the makeup.
No. I can see under the makeup. I seriously can. And you have a great brand, which is a skincare brand. So you have so much knowledge about
And
all
we
this.
have a lot of R&D, so we keep experimenting with the best ingredients.
And I know when Queenie does her any business or work, or she's introducing any product in the market, it'll not be like just like that. I know that much. And I use your products.
You do?
I get a lot of PR kits and all that, and I use it.
So we've launched a new D&D.
They've not given it to me. You have to give it to me.
Yeah, it's a overnight mask, and the main tagline on that is that beauty sleep is overrated, which means that it's not the amount of hours you sleep, but what you have put on your skin, which compensates for that sleep loss.
Oh please. I
So
would
we
love
have like this 4 hours equivalent to 8 hours with D&D. You have to try it. It's Dr. Diniyar's latest product, and it's got all the ingredients in it to give you that sleep plumpness
it. Oh wow. I
and
need it.
freshness.
I'm taking it from you.
So one question about, because you're a confident young lady and you are, you are true to yourself and your faith in yourself. And what is your thought about stars and all that who are there because their father or their mother did well? Are you open-minded about it, or you feel that, everybody should be given equal chance?
There are multiple thoughts sometimes come in my mind, and I'm sure everybody can relate to what I'm saying. Yes, I mean, deep down, you do feel that they have a ready platter to come in this industry because of their parents. But by the end of it, it's the talent which matters. It's how much you can make it in this industry, how much can you connect with the audience is what matters. And audience nowadays, na Queenie, has become so smart
Yeah.
that they will accept you or they will not accept you.
Yeah.
You know. So yes, but the platter which they get is easy. But having said that, there are a lot of other actors also who are like me, and film actors and actresses who don't come from a Bollywood industry, but they've still got their due, you know. So because they have made that mark, or
Yeah.
maybe they have connected with the audience, with the content, with the presence, with the acting. So I think it doesn't matter anymore. But you have these things
And
in
the
these
challenge
spots.
is more.
Yeah, the challenge is more. You have to work a little more harder
To
for
prove
sure
yourself,
to prove
yeah.
yourself. But that's also a different kind of fun to break out from that, you know, rut, or maybe struggle your way in the journey.
It's journey. There is so much pleasure
Yes,
in a journey,
yes,
you know, that it's incredible because I personally feel it. I mean, it's not just the goal, it's really the pleasure of the journey.
Exactly.
You know, the ups and downs and the struggles and, you know, the heartaches and the bother and it's,
and also they also have this heartache.
yeah,
You know, they also have,
because they have a tougher mantle to prove.
because they are always on the radar.
Yeah.
They're like, अरे इसकी बेटी है, इसका बेटा है, let's see क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग. So they are also under constant scrutiny. So it's not easy for them also.
Yeah, you're right.
Being star kids is also
Yeah.
not easy. They have their own struggles and journey.
Yeah.
It's in the end, it's only acting which connects with the audience. If you're good at that and you've hit the chord, khatam.
Let me tell you, my dear restaurateur, also that it's the same thing with restaurants.
I know, it's a
Because they will all come to you initially because it's a new restaurant and it's being launched by Karishma and it's in this area and everything. But the second and third time,
The repeat
only
value.
a repeat value will happen if the food is good.
My husband always says, relax. When you have a concrete plan and a concept, only then we go forward, because it's very easy, as you said. It's very easy. Karishma's
Yeah.
restaurant, sab aayenge, PR karne ke liye. Everything will happen. Will they come again? Is there a repeat value? Is your food that good? Do you have a good ambience chef? Everything matters. Rents, fees, everything matters. So
Yeah,
it's not an easy
everything
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know what you want to do
Yeah.
eventually. Okay, rapid fire.
Yes.
What's the absolute first thing you do when you wake up?
Gratitude and pray.
Wow.
I will not forget where I am and how I've reached. So I would say to everybody, please have little gratitude. भले little also you've achieved in your life, have gratitude. क्योंकि उतना लोगों को नहीं मिलता है. There are always people who are under you, who are looking at you and saying, यार मुझे यहाँ पहुँचना है. So always have that gratitude.
Very nice. A song that's always on your playlist.
Oh, the song. There are a lot of songs actually, but Jesus Christ. Oh, what is
Can
the
be Hindi, can be English. Maybe from Khoon Bhari Maang. I don't know.
I love all the songs of Khoon Bhari Maang, but right now I'm only listening to. I'm very boring that way. Om Namah Shivaya, I have it on my first playlist. It just gives me calmness.
Nice, but it's beautiful.
Yeah,
One thing you can't live without.
my family and my dog.
How old is your dog?
He's 8, turning 8. Yeah, I can't live without him.
Morning person or night owl?
Only and only morning person. At night, though, I switch off. By 10, I'm done with the world.
Who's your go-to person for advice in the industry?
In the industry, Hansal sir, Hansal Mehta. I pakao the hell out of him. I call him every time, sir, su karu je, what to do. Yeah, I just pakao him.
If you could act in any genre that you haven't yet, which one would it be?
Revenge.
But revenge you've done, no?
No, I've not done. Like, come back as a stronger person, I have not done it. Scoop was a journey of an ambitious girl,
Yeah.
how her dreams are being shattered and how she's shown the reality. But has she taken revenge? No, she's not. So I want to do something revengeful,
So,
like
besides Khoon Bhari Maang, another character that comes to mind.
bipolar. Like she's something else in the day, she's something else in the night. Like anger, happiness, mood swings, handicap, bipolar, all these challenging roles I want to do.
Yeah, because it's something that engages people.
Yeah. Like I want to do something which gives me also that jitters before the shot.
Yeah.
You know, that powerful.
And it takes the script right into you.
Yes, like this is me,
Yeah.
and I will, even if it's not me, I will make sure that I get into the skin of it.
3 words to describe Karishma.
Loyal, trustworthy, animal lover, hardworking. Also.
Any plans to be a mummy in the coming?
Hmm.
Now that the industry is also taken to that the mummies are also welcome.
Of course, thank God for that.
Yeah.
I mean, thank
Alia
God.
Bhatt.
Yeah, everybody,
Yeah.
so many people like Soha, Neha, Alia, Deepika, everybody's working. Kareena,
Yeah.
everybody's working, and I love that, that you know, they're like accepted.
Yeah.
And they're also doing mommy ads and different.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, I will eventually.
Who's your favorite co-star to work with?
I've not worked with him, but I would love to work with Rajkumar Rao. I think he's extremely talented. I would get to learn a lot from him. Yeah, Rajkumar.
And what's your go-to guilty pleasure snack?
Snack,
Guilty pleasure.
pizza, love. And pani puri. Oh my god. I think after this podcast, I'm gonna go and have pani puri.
And how often do you have pizza?
Once in 1 month. Pani puri also. Maybe once in no, twice in 1 month. Pani puri is more. I'm very chatori. I like foods, roadside food.
Yeah.
Chaat, bhel, tikha pav bhaji, pani puri. Gujarati that I am.
Okay, give our audience some beauty hack.
Beauty hack, this really works for me. I mean, everybody knows, I think it's a very viral and a very old beauty hack, that ice cubes, take it and fill it with water and then just be there for like good 15-20 seconds, and the way your skin is nice and red and, you know, like flushy, it's
Why do you think it's red and flushy?
because it makes your skin tighter, no?
It actually breaks your blood capillaries.
Oh, so it's not good.
It's not good.
Oh.
But you know what? You got to do what works.
No, if it's not good, I'll not do it.
Meaning it'll take your swelling away if you have any water retention.
Huh.
That it'll take away, but even cold water will do that. But ice water
Ice water.
breaks your capillaries. So it gives you that flushed look. It's actually all broken capillaries.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
That
No.
came from my doctor. He told me, because I used to always do it myself. So, you know, I've had an amazing conversation with you. Like, I wouldn't have known this side of you, you know,
Right.
that this determined and, you know, believing in yourself. And this spiritual, you know.
Yeah,
and
I'm very spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm not very religious, Queenie, but I'm very spiritual. I connect straight to the universe. You know, I feel there is a chord, I feel there is a force which talks to me.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And it becomes you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would have never known that. I would have met you at parties and spoken for 5 minutes. And, you know, so I've enjoyed talking to you and knowing you better,
Thank
you know. And we must meet more often.
For sure, wherever. Let's party.
Yeah.